It's awesome. So, like, I know you guys feel like, oh, uncomfortable. They will thank you for it. And, like, literally go out of their way, give you cash, a hug, a meal, or whatever. And you know what I mean? So, yeah, just
I'll give you guys a good little line I like to use. So, if you're getting TIOs, do the 3 times. So, first one, hey, push up, hey, no worries, I'll show you how it works. If they're still like, oh, this bill, that, the other, like, you know, hey, Lamont's my customer, give me the line. Give me a second.
This is where we gotta think it over. I don't want to make same decisions.
Yeah, definitely. So, it was something like this, Lamont. I know you didn't expect to talk to me today. You didn't expect to get ADT. At the end of the day, we're not going to be charging you $2,000. You guys are just keeping the sign out. Even if you use the system one time, Lamont, and it helped protect your home from a fire or break-in, even just one time, do you feel like it's worth the $70?
Yeah.
So that's a good line that you can use right there. That's like a sharp,
that's a good
punchy. That's going to get people thinking about the system, because when you kind of do the house, like, oh, let's kind of blow this up. Hey, Zach, even if you use the system one time and it helps save your family from fire or break-in even once, do you feel like it'd be worth the $70? They're going to think about that, and it's going to make them like.
It's hard to say anything to that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a one-liner that you guys can use, and it works pretty good. So.
What if they say they have, like, oh, that's what we have insurance for?
Yeah, I mean.
And then you bring the insurance.
Yeah, if you had to put a price on the, you know, your family. There's probably not a price tag for that, right? Stuff in the house that you can replace, like, I don't know, maybe you do have a price for your wife.
Yeah, what's her price, man? I'm willing to pay for that.
Yeah.
You got life insurance too, man. I hope that over that.
Our biggest day of the season.
Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Grady Taylor, for your
Yeah, I got 2.
Woo! Where's it go?
Right under the. Right under
Right here?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
And then I want 2 today.
Yes, sir. 2 spot.
Wrong.
Let's go.
Let's go! 2 spot. Top.
2, 3.
3 chairs.
2 spot. 2 spot.
He got 2, he wants 3.
Yeah.
You got it right.
2, 3.
Heard him say 3.
2 spot.
Lamont.
2.
Let's go. 2 spot. Mike.
Grady time 2.
2 spot. Zach.
1, 2.
Let's go.
No, 1.
Come on, Mike. Straight. Corey.
1, 3.
That's it. 1 clap. Caleb.
2, 1.
2 spot.
Get that bamboo up.
Alex.
1, 2.
Yes,
1 clap.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Grady.
Oh shit.
5 clap.
No. Dorgasm.
Dorgasm.
Come it's Dorgasm, right?
Dorgasm.
First 5 of the year.
Yes, sir.
Dorgasm.
Holy smokes!
5.
Shoot for that Dorji. That's 6.
1 clap.
Yes, sir.
We never named 6.
1, 3.
Let's go.
1 clap.
Didn't have an energy, Sean.
6.
Already get 6 tonight.
Bagel 2.
Can't really read it. Cam.
That's so gay.
Go ahead, fix that, man.
Cam Newton.
Keith.
Bagel 2.
Keith.
Same here, man.
We're rolling.
Ronnie. Not here.
Yep.
Here, no.
0.
Colin.
0, 2. 2 lock-ins.
Sure.
2 lock-ins.
2
lock-ins.
Brian.
I got 1. I want 1 more.
Let's go! Let's go, baby!
1 clap. Right?
Let's go!
Back, baby, he's back.
Try a different pen.
The deputy. We got the sheriff and the deputy.
That made it wrong.
What'd you say, a pen?
Is Lamont the Dark Knight?
Ken.
If y'all are Batman, Lamont the Dark Knight.
I guess.
Alright, Robbie.
No.
Damn!
Sean.
That's gas.
He's not here. He's not here. Come on, Mike.
Good grab.
The dark nights with boxing.
Mike's still walking across the stage.
He's on the kindergarten teacher.
Rise. Not here.
Not here, Rise.
Matt.
2-1. Let's go, Matt.
2 spots.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, baby.
You.
There we go, baby.
2, baby, 2.
Johnny.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Wow. That was fantastic.
1 clap.
What's up, Johan?
Chase. 0-1. 1.
1. He's in high school.
Does he have a worker's permit?
Ramon.
Does he have like a worker's permit to be here?
Ramon.
He's 18.
I'm
1. I'm gonna get 3 today.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ramon. Yeah, take a lap. Run around. We're in a high school.
Absolutely. Wow.
Insane.
Yesterday he made about $3,000.
$3,000. That's tough.
Dude, that's all customers
$4,000.
all customers must have a valid email address. No
Wow.
Hey.
customers
Okay.
that don't have a valid email address will be the account will be deducted 50 per account.
A good little hack for you guys, if you have an old person, you're making an email to build off of Michael's one, don't make it Cooper, Blakemore, ADT. Like, it just sometimes will flag. So just make it super simple and don't put ADT in there.
It can't be anything with ADT or anything
Yeah,
like
just put
that.
their name and then the year they were born.
Yeah.
So just so you know, don't put, if you make an email,
Monday.
make it.
And then their password, verbal password.
Yeah.
Exclamation mark. Verbal password, their birthday, their birth year, and then exclamation mark.
And then
And then another sales rule. Do not put their landline phone as the number that you qualify with, because they break in here and call the landline. And if you use SmartPay, they're going to do over the phone text verification. You're not going to get it because it's going to send it to a landline. If you do get that in a situation, you have to call the smart home pay. You push verify, they'll get a code, and then they'll send it to them. But just make sure that the email address is correct. It's a pain in the ass to change the email address, so double, triple check. You guys you fat finger stuff and you don't even notice it. I'll literally grab their phone and look at the email and copy it exactly to mine. Because I've had people say, oh yeah, it's ZachSharp@gmail.com. I punch it in, send everything over. Oh, it's ZachSharp24@gmail.com. I forgot. And then I had to
Fetched.
Yeah. So if you have their phone out, literally click the little icon that has a Z on it, and it'll pull up the email, and I match it just to make sure. Especially with the smart home pay, that one's a crucial mistake. So. Okay, Matt, you got the thanks.
I do. I'm thankful for being around goal-oriented people.
Oh yeah.
I'm thankful to be surrounded by mentors who want to see everyone succeed, especially us rookies. I'm
Yeah.
thankful for being able to grow as a great salesman, but more importantly, a great man.
That's the kind of thoughts we want around here. Thank you. I'm thankful for your thanks.
That was good. Solid.
That was solid.
Johnny boy.
Johnny.
Let me see that.
Grady, can you pros and cons for me? I want you to do the pros and cons.
That's a child one.
I'm like Ben Iron. Whoever I want to do. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Don't shake hands.
No worries, man. Are you the homeowner here by chance?
Yeah, I can say that.
Awesome. How long have you lived in the area?
Couple years.
Couple of years. Awesome. I was just sorry. I was just talking to Miss Margaret, and basically she was telling me there's been some shootings on the street in the past few months. Have you heard of that?
No, there's been no shootings out here, man.
Really? Okay, well a few of the neighbors have reported that, and also I was talking to Terrence across the street. He said his home got broken into, so that's actually why I'm here. I'm in charge of this blue sign. Have you seen this blue sign before?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm just trying to find 2 houses in the neighborhood to put the blue sign in the yard, and that way when your neighbors drive by and see it, it helps us a lot with
Yeah, you can put it out
advertising.
there.
Awesome, yeah, perfect. So we stopped paying these guys for commercials. Have you seen these guys, the Property Brothers?
Oh man, I'm super like busy right now,
Super
man.
busy. Oh,
Yeah.
no worries. I won't take up too much of your
What are we
time. So basically, we're paying homeowners to help us do some advertising. Like I said, with this blue sign being in your yard, when everyone drives by and sees it, it helps us with advertising, and we're able to pay for the upfront cost of a security system for you, as well as outdoor camera. A lot of your neighbors have been looking at getting outdoor cameras because of the break-ins and shootings that have been happening. I can show you right here the outdoor camera. It gets a view of your cars outside of your house.
Yeah,
as
man, I
well.
hate to be rude, like I said, I'm super busy.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I'll get right to it. So yeah, like I said, we can pay for the equipment here. We can pay for the camera as well. A lot of your neighbors have been looking into getting these, so that's why I'm here. I'm trying to protect the neighbors.
So what do I get?
So you can build up whatever system you want. We have all these options. Have you looked into getting like an outdoor camera before?
Yeah, I was actually looking at the outdoor, the doorbell. If I just got those 2, how much is that going to cost me?
Perfect. So it depends on how you qualify. There's like a really bad glare on my iPad. Do you mind if I step inside really quick?
Dan, you have to be super
Let's
quick.
go.
I'll go over some pros. The name drop, it was really good. Miss Terrence across the street pointed where she was. You got shoulder width apart with him, so you showed him the iPad. You weren't just standing face to face with him.
Yeah.
The transition inside, that was very good. You just wanted to get right to the point. Lamont wanted to just speed it up.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Some cons, really couldn't find any, man.
I would say a con was I was a bull and I was getting super snappy, and so you kept going slow. You kept breaking down like a lot of this fluff information.
Okay, yeah.
And so you kept going through like a lot of the fluff information for bulls when they're like, hey, I'm busy. Just get right to the point. Hey, long story short, we're getting the sign of the yard. We'll pay for a couple cameras.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bring up like Property Bros, this, that, the other, because he doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah. And so once you break through like my exterior and you get inside the house, then you can fill in all those gaps.
Yeah.
But you just want to get right to the point. That was a smooth ass transition though.
That was That was one thing too. When you talk about the crime, it makes sense when you talk about advertising. So segue crime right into advertising. Like, hey, with that shooting that happened, just with all the shooting that happened, have you seen the sign? It'll make more sense if you say, hey, with the shooting that happened and the home invasion that just happened at Caleb's house, we know people are looking into security. We want them to call us. Best way to advertise is word of mouth. Keep the sign out for me, we'll pay for your system. It makes a little bit more sense when you bring up the crime. Hey, with the crime that's going on, have you seen the sign? Have you seen the Property Brothers? It doesn't make as much sense. Hey, with the break-ins that happen, we know people want security. We want them calling us, so keep our sign out, we'll pay for it. It's less fluff right there. That would have been more effective way to explain it to Lamont, because he wanted me to get to the point quicker. So, but
these guys live in the west side, bro. Like, they know they live in a shitty area.
Yeah.
There's definitely like a delicate way of being like, hey, everyone's killing each other and everyone's getting robbed. Like, nobody wants to hear that about their neighborhood. So when you, it's almost like a backhanded thing to be like, hey, because of the shootings and because of this, we know everybody's buying cameras.
And the way you did it was smart is because you weren't the one delivering any information.
That was good.
It was from somebody else. Hey, Johan was just telling me about XYZ. You can't get mad at Johan because Johan's his next door neighbor. But he can get mad at the douchey ADT kid that's trying to tell him his neighborhood sucks.
Yeah.
So always blame it on the neighbors. Hey, this is what the neighbors have been telling me. This is what Lamont told me, this is what Sean, and then I'm not the bearer of bad news, you know what I mean?
I would also,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna add something. You gotta build rapport before you can like get into saying those kind of things too. Because like, especially if you're just saying it right off the bat, it's just like, and you're starting negative, they don't even want to hear it. Like, these people know that there's crime in their neighborhood, especially where we are. Like, cause you're right next to me. So, like, these people know that there's crime there. I mean, this might not be good, but I honestly don't really even bring up crime
So, yeah, sometimes I do. I just say for one reason or another, a lot of the neighbors are getting security. You've been here for a while, I'm probably not preaching to you. And so they're like,
I just like, you already know what's going on here in your neighborhood.
Yeah, if you're getting safe neighborhood, bring up crime. But if it's kind of like people know what's up, they'll tell you. They're like, oh yeah, we've been looking at doing cameras because of blah blah
You're
blah.
like, oh, because of the shootings, because of this, because of that. It's just like they already know it. And it just turns them off because they don't want to acknowledge it. So, I don't know.
Corey?
Like you said.
Yeah, Johnny, you know what everybody's saying. That was pretty good.
This man, Johnny.
You know,
man, dude.
Yeah, you know the lines. You know what to say. You just gotta take it to the next step by improving like your tonality and like your body language as well. Because like you really did look kind of frigid. Like you didn't know if you were gonna say a little next, so I just feel like be the professional, like you know what's going on, and they don't, just tell them.
That's good advice, yeah. And I think, like, when I listen to Corey, I think that's what his strongest suit is his tonality and his smile, and he's puts people at ease. And then he can say lines, like, you know, like maybe the line like, hey, you know, if you use the security system one time to protect your home, like, do you feel like it's worth it? Like, it's weird and it's not smooth. When Corey says it, he head nods and he smiles. He used it one time, like, you say that. It's easy to listen to, and it's more easy to agree with the customer. So that's something. Yeah, pick Corey's brain, because when I hear him pitch and stuff, I think that's a big strong suit of his. And I think that's why he gets people to buy a lot. He's closed a lot of deals. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do a quick training.
He's gonna do it on that. You better ready.
Okay. Going to do a quick training.
I think it's time for a cut.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's time for you to go to your house and then come over here and then.
Trainer days.
Oh,